Hello, dear students, and welcome to mathematics class. Today, we are going to study about ratio. Children, ratio is nothing but a comparison of two quantities. Ratio is always taken between two quantities. Say I have two quantities as A and B. So, to find out the ratio between these two quantities, it is written as A is to B. This colon sign is used in between, which can also expressed as A upon B, where A is known as antecedent, its name, the first, the numerator, and the B, the second, is known as the consequent. So these are the names of the quantities in the ratio. Children, for finding out the ratio between two quantities, always remember both of them should be expressed in the same unit. Ratio will always be expressed in the simplest form. If it is not in simplest form, we will convert it in the simplest form. And ratio is a pure number. It does not have any unit. So, while looking to a ratio, you can think that it is like a fraction. Fraction is also written as 1 upon 2. And if I have the ratio 1 is to 2, it can also be written as 1 upon 2. To understand this, let us understand the difference between the fraction and ratio using an example. Here I have taken a number 1 upon 2, where in the fraction we called it as numerator upon denominator. Now, the fraction I am talking about is about one quantity, say a cookie. So 1 by 2 is expressing a half part of a one cookie. This is a one cookie and it is expressing its half part. So fraction represents of one quantity only. Whereas in the ratio, the antecedent and consequent talk about two different things. Say it is talking about a cookie and it is talking about girls and the comparison between it. That means one cookie is being distributed among two girls. So, this is the comparison between two different quantities. So, I hope this is clear that fraction and ratio may be expressed as same, but fraction deals in one quantity and ratio compares two different quantities. There is no unit of a ratio, and whenever we get a ratio, we always write it in its simplest form. Also, the above first term is known as antecedent and the second one is called as consequent. Now let us take another example over here. You can see I have taken few ducks and puppies. These ducks and puppies we are going to compare. Let us consider the first quantity antecedent as A and the second quantity puppies which are consequent as B. Now the ratio of A is to B can be written as A is to B. Yes. To separate this we use colon sign in between. So this is the symbol of ratio, or you can also write it as A upon B or A to B. Now, let us now put the value. Here ducks are 5, so I wrote 5 and puppies are 3, So I've written 3. So my ratio becomes 5:3, where 5 antecedent are ducks and 3 consequent are puppies. They can also be written as 5/3 or 5:3 with no unit. Now, let us see this example. There was a group of kids playing together in the park. 3 of them were girls and 2 of them were boys. What is the ratio of girls to boys? So, let us find out. The boys are 2 in number and girls are 3 in number. But we need to first write down 3 because of girls, and then we are going to write down 2 which are of boys. So this becomes 3:2, or it can be written as 3/2. So this is the ratio of girls to boys. There was a 10 jelly beans. Among 10, there were 2 blue, 4 pink jelly beans. What is the ratio of blue to pink jelly beans? And what is the ratio of blue jelly beans to the total number of jelly beans? Now let us find out this, children. Here, the ratio of blue jelly beans to pink jelly beans. We have 2 blue and 4 pink. So it becomes 2:4, right? Or we can write down it as 2/4. As I already told you that we need to write down the simplest form of ratio. So this becomes 1/2 because 2 ones are 2 and 2 twos are 4. So for every one blue jelly bean, there are pink 2 jelly beans. Right? Okay. Now let us solve the next part. What is the ratio of blue jelly beans to total number? Blue jelly beans are 2 in number. Right? So we are going to write down that, and total jelly beans are here 10. So the ratio becomes 2:10 or 2/10, which can be simplified as 1/5 or 1:5. So in this way we can conclude that 1 out of every 5 jelly beans is blue. I hope you understood this, children. We are going to solve few questions based on this in our live class. Thank you.